So,
Well, like, yeah. So like, give me a year.
20. I wasn't young, man. Like 2016. It's more so where I was at, or I guess 2015.
Sure. Well, that's 3 years ago. That's a
Yeah,
long time ago in the music industry.
fair enough.
The stuff that worked 3, 5 years ago, a lot of it doesn't work now because it became cliche. It's like the big things coming soon post. Like, once upon a time that worked, and there were some bands that they didn't get a negative response when they said that. So bands have a really hard time coming up with content and coming up with entertaining ways to tease new content or releases. So they say, hey, big things coming soon, or you're not ready, and stuff like that, that maybe they saw work for somebody else. And then maybe that was 5 years ago before it became a cliche where everybody's like, okay, yeah, you sound like an asshole because I know what you really mean is that you're going on a weekend VFW tour, and that's not really all that big. So I'm like, so what worked, like I said, 3 to 5 years ago, it just may not work now, or at least I don't think it will work going forward 5, 10, 15 years from now. So like, that's my focus. That's like my whole spiel is that. It's like, look, we need to think about if we're going to be turning this into some type of career, right? You need a career that lasts longer than fucking 5 years, right? I mean, that's the whole point of a career, is that it's sustainable long term. Yeah. So it helps us to think about, okay, well, what is still going to work in 15, 20 years from now? Because I'll presumably still need money then. And so that's where a lot of the ideas that I have come from. It's like, okay, what are the things that are unlikely to change about humans in the next 15 to 20 years? And that's why I talk about stuff like showing up, creating entertaining content frequently. I think that that's going to probably continue to be important. There's no evidence that you're not going to have to entertain your audience to make it in the entertainment industry anytime soon. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make that doesn't make sense. So, but what's funny is that, like, we had talked about before we went live, it's like something like that is so obvious, but in the music industry, and almost exclusively in the music industry, people aren't doing it. They're not thinking about, okay, they think, I'm in the music industry, music specifically. My thing is like, look, no, you're in the entertainment industry, and you need to find ways to create content that rivals other forms of entertainment, be it, like Netflix or, video games or whatever. I mean, there's a whole slew of entertainment options for the consumer at this point. And if you want them to spend time on your content, you're going to have to find ways to draw their attention away from whatever those things are and then serve them. So probably 80% of what I say kind of circles what is going to be the constant, what is it about humans that makes us engage and share things, and which of those things are unlikely to change anytime soon.